Fire MC is an excellent tank that can keep your party alive, and their Eidolons are free for everyone. You just need to put a little effort in grinding some treasure chests and puzzles. Currently in version 1.0, you cannot get the last Eidolon yet, but we should later in the next story update. But why is the Fire Trailblazer so useful? First off, they are fine using just the basic attack most of the time to help generate skill points for the team. They are also a preservation unit. The only other one so far is Japard, who is hard to get cause he's a 5-star, and March 7th, who is more of a support than a true tank for the team. So Fire MC's main tool to protect the team is their skill. This taunts every enemy and reduces damage they take. Their Ascension 2 passive gives the whole team some damage reduction, which is really nice against AoE. In addition to a taunt, their talent puts a small shield on the entire party whenever an ability is used. So in battle, if you want to maximize the shields, you want to hold off on using their ultimate until the previous shield is gone. It might not seem like much, but that extra shield absorption can let you spend some extra skill points on more damage instead of healing. And while Fire MC doesn't have the best damage, they are very friendly to build. Since all their damage scales really well off defense, you want to focus on the defense instead of the attack stat. This will let you shift some of the more offensive relics to your DPS. Their Eidolons increases the defense scaling even more, and these are free to anyone that wants to spend some time finding all the chests and puzzles. E1 increases the basic attack damage, and E2 increases the shield for their team. And their enhanced basic attack is really good at breaking fire toughness. It does as much break damage as the skill from other party members. Before Trailblazer level 40, we cannot farm 5-star relics to use for endgame yet. So it's actually better to just give characters any gear that has good stats and ignore the set bonus. The most important relic is to get a defense percent on the body piece, and the shoes if you want. Don't worry too much about getting the 4-piece bonus until after you can start farming. But once you do hit that point, there are 2 sets that's really great for them. This Guard of Withering Snow set further reduces the damage they take and gives some emergency heal. The relic I prefer more is actually the Knight of Purity set, which ironically enough gives the MC more damage thanks to their defense scaling. For ornaments, the defense one is the best, and when you eventually get enough effect hit rate, the defense bonus doubles. The HP set is also a nice buff for your team, but getting that 120 speed does require a good amount of substats or speed main stats on your shoes. For light cones, the 5-star free-to-play one from Herda's shop offers the second highest defense stat in the game, next to Japard's signature weapon. And the passive is pretty good for a tank as well. If you already bought one of the other 2 weapons from Herda's shop, then We Are Wildfire is another great choice. We can buy this from the Forgotten Hall, and you get a free copy from the shop in Boulder Town. This passive is great for farming or doing the simulated universe. And remember, you can keep this on until the final boss, then change your light cones before the final encounter. A fun one I like is Lando's Choice. It gives you more DR and aggro, but the base defense is a little lower than the other 4 stars. And since Fire MC is a preservation unit, you want to put them on the far right or far left spot on the team. This way only one other unit will get cleaved by splash attacks. The rest of the team members is super flexible and depends on what you want your DPS to be. The general idea is a tank, healer, support, and a DPS, or tank, healer, and 2 DPS. Mix around the single target hunt characters, the AoE eruditions, and the bruiser destructions to your liking. So yeah, Fire Trailblazer is a great character on any team. They are a tank that can draw extra aggro and reduce damage to your team. You can max their Eidolons for free eventually, and they have strong free-to-play light cones to choose from. Definitely worth leveling on every account. Hope this video lit your passion to try out Fire MC. Let me know how you think about the game so far, and as always, have fun out there, Trailblazer.